Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Where we left off last time, we were desperately trying to find Dragonleaf Gulch and do some of these crafting quests. We got a bunch of them done between videos, but we finally found Dragonleaf Gulch. We sent scouts out. There was a mission in the capital where you can send scouts out to explore areas you haven't been to yet, and Dragonleaf Gulch popped up finally. So here we are. At long last, we can finally do this little part of the quest. And then we'll probably have to go back to ruling for a bit, because there's not a lot else to do at the moment, honestly. We're just kind of waiting for things to kick off. We have about 80-ish days until the next bloom thing happens up on Bald Hilltop. And I'm not exactly sure when King Kyrieru is going to invite us over for a party. So we're just waiting on that. That guy is, I think, the corpse right there. Let's find out. We are immune to poison in our own land, so I don't really care too much. Definitely a dead body. Why did he only hit once? So well. Are we fatigued? Oh, we are... No, we're not. We're fine. Don't know why I only attacked once, but that's fine. Whatever. Doesn't really make a difference. Huh. Oh, because it's a surprise round. That's why. I was like, why are we not doing our big attacks? But that actually makes a lot more sense.
Last wishes.
I wonder if Miri can charge this out. Yeah, I think so. Do some fire damage. 44 damage. Damn, that's really impressive. Our poor Smildon just took a beating. And we missed with our rock, which just pebbled along the ground. Come on, die, poisonous flytrap. Don't care. You. Make it happen. There we go. We found some honey and some fruit. I also have a dog staring at me. This is not the corpse of the guy. There's no gems here. Oh, he's down here. That was a different guy entirely. There are two dead people here. One had a short sword +2 and a padded armor +2, and the other one had the gems.
Forward.
And so we are gonna head off to go turn that in finally, and then we'll probably just pause the video and do some more ruling things. I'm just glad we finally got this done. It took way too long. I was kind of hoping to have this quest done like 2 acts ago, but that did not occur. Alright, so we're gonna head all the way back to Lake... No, not Lake Sarasep Village. Where is this lady? She is here, I think. Right? She just wants us to bring the gem. We should probably tell the wife that her husband's dead, though. Let's do that first, and then we'll head back to the capital.
Resting would be nice.
No resting until we reach there.
I'm hungry. When we stop.
Although everyone is now fatigued. We've arrived. Let's rest quickly, and then we'll go turn the quest in. I haven't had an actual encounter in a camp in a very, very long time. Since like the beginning of the game, I think. I don't think that the chances of your camp being found are very high. Especially not with a really high stealth check on our goblin friend, who I need to actually confront about his goblin problem, which might be a personal mission of his. Should take a look at that when we get back really quickly. Because his goblin's apparently causing trouble to raising statues of Lamashtu. It's a companion quest. Yes it is, actually. There's Lamashtu shrines at the gates of our city, which is causing a little bit of turmoil among our people, unsurprisingly. So we're gonna have to deal with that little problem. Alright, let's tell her husband's dead. I found Ollie's body, I'm so sorry. Lytica stares at you for a few moments, as if not understanding what you just said. Then she buries her face in her palms and turns away. The kingdom will support you, now that you've lost your provider. Lytica blinks away the tears and looks at you in astonishment. Thank you, your highness. Thank you for not letting our children starve. And me, I'm nothing without my Ollie. 1 BP per week? Do you know how much a BP is, technically? I think in the pen and paper game it's something like 1,000 gold a week. I wonder what it is in this. I think it's 100 in this game. I can't remember how much BP cost. I think it's 100 per BP. That sounds about right. Or is it 10 per BP? I mean, we honestly could just check when we get back to the capital. Why is there a dead thing there? Did we not loot it? Oh, it just has a dagger on it, right. Also, we're not in the right area at all. Isn't there a way back? Wait. There's a mobility check. We can just get back up.
I did it. I did.
There's the zone transition. Alright, let's get out of here. I am slightly miffed at the fact that we are giving away 1 BP per week to some... I was thinking like, you know, like 10 gold a week or something would be fine. That'd be more than enough to get by as a peasant salary. How much is a BP? I'm gonna check when we get back to town. I gotta go hand in the gems anyways, so we can just check the store. The store will tell us how much a BP is, and then we gotta go talk to Knock Knock, regardless. Let's go main square first. I think Knock Knock's actually in the keep itself, but we'll do the other 2 things first. Let's go take a look at this whole situation. First of all, Knock Knock, are you in this zone? No, okay. So, let's go check the store. And then we gotta go talk to Mim, give her gems. I haven't gotten any of the big items yet from any of the crafters, though, which is kind of annoying. I've done all their little quests, except for Mim's, I guess. Let's see. BP is, I think, under here. They're 80 gold each, so we are giving her 80 gold a week. I guess that's not that many. Okay, fine. You know what? It's not that bad. I think they're way more in the pen and paper version of the game. Or sorry, Erlene, not Mim. Here are your gemstones. Erlene grabs the chest, counts the gemstones in size and relief. None are missing. What a relief. Rest assured, now I can strike a deal with my new partner. Come back in a week and I'm sure I'll have good news for you by then. Alright, let's go deal with Knock Knock first, and then we'll do some ruling things probably, because I'm sure we'll have things to do. Our kingdom is getting really good in terms of stats. Let me just briefly run down our stat line currently. Also, the goblins are literally drinking in front of our keep, which is probably not the best thing in the world for public perception of our capital, but they're not breaking the law. I haven't outlawed alcohol, I think. Knock Knock, where are you? You should be in that room somewhere. Maybe he's outside. Take a quick look anyways. So our stats are, we are rank 10 community at 211, rank 10 loyalty at 214, rank 188 military at rank 10, or sorry, rank 10 at 188, rank 10 economy at 232, rank 8 of relations at 158, rank 10 divinity at 185, rank 7 arcane at 131, rank 10 stability at 257, rank 180 or rank 10 culture at 181, and only rank 4 espionage at 69, the sexiest espionage. And that's where we're at. So yeah, we have a little ways to go on espionage. I've been trying to do that one the most to try and buff that one up. Knock Knock is not here. If I were Knock Knock, a goblin who does stupid things, where would I be other than in my group, obviously? Probably, maybe he's in the street somewhere. Maybe I just wasn't paying too much attention and I missed where he was. And also, I didn't do this right because we're going to hit another loading screen because I did this. He might also be in the tavern, now that I think about it. He is a goblin. Not to typecast goblins, but they are definitely drinkers. Alright. Oh, there's Knock Knock right there. He's in the alley. Okay. I really just missed him. Let's go take a look at Knock Knock. Alright, Knock Knock, let's talk about your goblin friends here. One of Knock Knock's ears perk up at your approach. He affixes you with a single eye and waits. I heard your tribe is building shrines to Lamashtu near the capital. Yes, be praised, O Mother of Beasts. You want to pay respect to her? I'll show her. I'll show you. I guess I'll have no choice but to visit those shrines. You like it, I promise. There you go. Visit the clearing just outside the capital. Maybe I can make an arrangement with them to not have them so close to the capital. That's our goal, I guess. Hopefully it'll work out. I highly doubt it will, though. Nothing ever works out exactly the way we want. And Knock Knock is too good of a companion to let go. He's just a killing machine in terms of damage. It's not that close to the capital. What are people complaining about? That's a 6-hour walk. It's also across a river. God, our kingdom's full of a bunch of whiners. I should outlaw religion entirely. Alright, let's go deal with this problem. Knock Knock's here with us, so... over this way. Or maybe they're up on the hill. They're definitely up on the hill. And there's a guard here, doing guard things. Actually kind of cool looking, to be fair. Knock Knock half stumbles in, clanking and rattling from a number of fetishes adorning his body. Teeth, pebbles, so much he looks like a filthy bead curtain. You have no idea when he was able to dress up like this. He stops before you, his back straight, and does his best to look down upon you, but the effect ends up looking something of a mess. Before you can speak, Knock Knock addresses you, drawing out his words like proclamations. You have been summoned, Eltimar. Mother of Beasts speaks. He raises his arms in a flourish. Through me! Oh, sorry. I did not give you leave to construct shrines in my capital. Knock Knock blinks and he seems to deflate. But yes, we built many shrines to worship the Mother. One sign of great Goblin hero to earn her favor. He swallows and his ears droop. She not welcome here? Knock 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 welcome here? It's fine, Knock Knock. I respect your efforts. You're welcome to do it. I don't care. Knock Knock gives a grin and a bow. All, hear all. Mother is appeased. Pleased? With blessing from Eltimar. All hail the Mother. All hail Eltimar. Hero of big bad smelling city. He raises his arms in a flourish again. I could not care less about shrines, to be honest. Knock Knock gives you a faint nod, then trundles off, his costume trailing behind him and leaving small bits on the ground as he moves.
We march ahead.
I just could not care less about their shrines, to be honest. Alright, so we're dealt with that thing now, I guess. Until the next thing that involves the goblins, that is problematic, but we'll deal with that when it comes. For now, though, we are going to just go back to the capital, deal with any more problems that arise. There's nothing else for us to do at the moment other than wait for something to happen. I mean, yeah, because we can't do the 10 upper steps. We are waiting for the Bald Hill thing to happen. And yeah, that's really all we got going. Let's check the Storyteller. We might be able to do something there. Actually, you know what we could do probably is go look for sky metal pieces, but I know some of them are inactive attacks, so that's not going to work. What else could we do? Let's go turn in things and see if there's any stories to tell. Ancient artifact. Bloop, 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 bloop. Nope, nothing special. How about relics? Alright, the story of the Thief of Secrets. Here we go. The invisibility potion tastes bitter. My charmed spectacles are cold against my face, but they allow me to see in the dark. The darkness embraces me like a warm, dark velvet as I creep slowly up the tower's spiral stair. I'm Kiney the Stubborn. Or Kinney, maybe. The Thief of Secrets. I was born to a family of slaves, destined to squirm at the feet of my Cyclops masters. But since I grabbed fate by the throat and escaped, taking with me some of my cruel master's artifacts, since then I traveled the world doing what I do best. From the tall spikes of the temples of Aslanti to the secret dungeons of Thassalon, from huts of shamans living in reeking swamps to the shiny palaces of Cyclops aristocracy, I've been everywhere, and from every quarter I collected something of value, scrolls and potions, artifacts, blueprints of magical devices, and spell designs. All this and far more I've held in my hands. Bards tell stories of my adventures. Some claim that once the stubborn stole an artifact from the bedroom of the Lord of Ruins. I can neither confirm nor deny these rumors. But today's mission is more important and dangerous than all that came before it. I must not lose. I do not have the right to lose. The stairway ends at an arch without a door. I look for traces of protective spells and frown when I find none. I step across the threshold. Moonlight fills the room. Wrought iron grills on the windows cast crisscrossing patterns on the floor. Small, blossoming trees sway in their pots. Where are the projections? I take another careful step. Suddenly, two of the nearest trees reach out their branches and drop some petals. They fall in a circle, damming the world all around. I move to escape, only to find myself trapped. An invisible wall is more secure than shackles. Caught. I sigh and sit upon the floor, legs crossed. I take out a flask of strong liquor and a volume of frivolous poetry, awaiting the tower's owner. Go on. Soon, the owner of the tower enters the room, a tall elf with silver hair, wearing a simple wearing simple clothes. He looks at me and shakes his head. Can't even make it past the 3rd floor? What's happened to you, stubborn? Are you getting old? I flash him an obscene gesture that backstreet dwellers use. The elf laughs, then flutters his fingers, lifting the spell. The circle of petals blows away, and I arise. The tower's owner embraces me warmly. The master of the tower is a powerful wizard, a creator of wonderful things, and an old friend. Once, when I was a young boy who had just escaped slavery, I snuck into his pantry and found myself caught in a magical trap, just like I was today. The owner did not punish me, but instead released me, gave me food and a roof over my head. Since then, we've been in competition. Once every 5 or 6 years, I visit my friend and try to secretly slip through all the traps of his tower. Then we pass the night speaking of my adventures and the varying fates of the elves and the short-lived. Today, too, we sip mulled wine, and I tell him the many wonders I've seen in my travels. You'd learn much if you didn't sit here endlessly guarding your secrets. He smiles. You've made it your life's goal to reveal secrets and I to keep them. Not every secret belongs out there in the world, stubborn. Passing through hundreds of hands, jewels lose their shine, and knowledge becomes distorted. Truth turns into lies. That's why I sit in my tower, guarding what I've created, what I've learned from others. I dare not argue, and we talk of other things for a while. At last, we say goodbye until the morning. And as soon as the elf retires to his chambers to immerse himself in meditation, I slip out of my room with all my equipment and proceed to the tower's main treasury. Forgive me, my friend, you've let a snake into your house. What happens then? The plan worked. Not long after, I'd already escaped the tower, taking with me one of the old elf's greatest secrets, and now I'm running, hiding, delving down through the tunnels of an ancient dungeon to hide what I've stolen. For so many years we argued about whether I'm right to tear secrets from their keeper's hands and release them into the world, and here I am, shunning the sun, crawling deep as far as I can reach away from the light of knowledge, to hide a secret which must never be shared. I have no one I can tell of this. There is none with whom I can share this dread knowledge and my terrifying speculations. I have no right to speak it. The thing I took from the tower must be hidden dark away, and never see the light for thousands of years. Otherwise, there will be woe. My friend's tower is not the adamant keep he imagines it to be. I must hide his secret deep, where it will vanish without a trace, even if that means I must vanish with it. I have hoped that you will understand why I betrayed you, my friend. Forgive me, if you can, and farewell. What was he hiding? I cannot say. I suspect, your highness, that the stubborn feared that his memories might be recovered, and deliberately hid his secret even from my sight. Is that all? The storyteller hesitates. His face grows pensive and more grim than usual. Yes, the ending of the story is lost in darkness. I cannot say what happened to the stubborn and his secret. This story is one of the most ancient I've encountered. Perhaps that is the reason for its obscurity. How amusing that it touches upon matter that I've given much thought to, whether secrets should be kept hidden or shared generously with the whole world. Thank you, storyteller. This story is the saddest of all for me. I might not be able to say what saddens me so much. I believe it's the obscurity. Alright. How about this artifact? Not all artifacts wish to reveal their truths about themselves, but I'll do my best. Let me touch it. Give Overbane to him. The moment he touches Overbane's hilt, the storyteller bares his teeth in a wicked grin. Gorum, he shouts at the top of his lungs. Watch me, my lord in iron, all this blood, all these severed heads, all these broken weapons and pieces of armor. I throw them at your feet. I, Armag the Invincible, best among your fighters. You led me from one victory to another, and I have not failed you. The glory of the Tiger Lords glowed over the land like the light of a raging bonfire. It rose to the sky like the smoke of the cities we razed. None could match us. In your presence, my lord, none could defeat us. Not people, not monsters, not even the gods themselves. Our glory was so great that even Pharasma herself grew jealous. Oh, how she wishes us to bend, break our pride, to show us that no one is beyond death. But you, O Gorum, you fought her in the skies, just as we destroyed her emissaries on the land. Golarion hasn't seen such a battle since the gods fought Rovagug. And we shamed her, my lord, oh yes. As my soul was about to depart my body, you snatched it from Pharasma's pale fingers, sealing it into the sacred sword, so that I might shed blood in your glory forever. My war will never end so long as this world stands. Blood! Blood for Gorum! The elf eventually jerks his hand away from the sword, and a heavy silence fills the air. That was quite a curious experience. He eventually manages... Thank you. Well, that's it. Oops. Alright, time to do some just waiting around and doing some ruling things. I'll be back shortly and we'll hopefully have something neat to do. Speaking of neat things to do, we do have a neat thing to do. Hell Knights have arrived to talk to us. It was like literally a day or two later. The Order of the Rack welcomes you, King. The black-skinned woman slightly bows her carefully shaved head. My name is Lynxia. I come from the distant land of Cheliax in search of a dangerous criminal who's hiding in your barony. She stands tall and almost motionless. The reflected torchlight dances on the surface of her polished black armor and in the depths of her watchful black eyes. I'm glad we have met, and I believe the rule of law in your kingdom is not just empty phrases. I hope for cooperation from your subjects and you personally. Contrary to her words, Lynxia's face does not express any gladness. The corner of her mouth twitches slightly, betraying carefully concealed discontent. Who are you looking for? A dangerous pirate, a murderer, and a rebel named Darvin, the dashing Pherrid. He was found guilty of inciting a rebellion and murdering a noble lord in Cheliax. The law of my order is unwavering. The punishment for such crimes is death. Darvin's rebellion took place in Cheliax 3 years ago. The Order of the Rack quickly suppressed it. The participants were jailed and the instigators quartered. But their leader Darvin managed to escape. I have followed his trail for a long time, and now it has led me here. Can I help? A shadow of a smile creeps across Lynxia's face. I and my knights are perfectly capable of finding and eliminating one criminal. Your help is unnecessary. If you wish to help, do not interfere. I authorize you to conduct your investigation within my kingdom. Thank you, King. Your goodwill means a lot to us. Ooh, we have a new weapon, possibly. The half-orc bows diligently, trying to adhere to etiquette. Your Highness, I come bearing gifts, blah blah blah. With such weapons, yeah, there's nothing new. Not a new special weapon yet, even though we did his quest. I want his weird Earthbreaker thing that he's promised me. Anyways, that's gonna be it. For now, I think we'll be back shortly if there's anything else cool that happens. Alrighty, the last thing we're gonna do in this video is we are going to go talk to Erlene. It's been 1 week, apparently. What happened in that week? We met Hell Knights. It's kind of awesome. I do love the Hell Knight Order in Pathfinder entirely. It's got a really cool lore behind it. It's a devil organization, and they're very lawful. Where did you meet Darvin? Speak or I'll skin you alive. I don't know anything, I swear. I never heard that name before. Please don't beat me anymore. Stop this immediately. I didn't give you permission to beat my subjects. Seems I was right in my suspicions. The rule of law in these lands is just a bunch of empty words, worth no more than a wooden coin. It is not surprising seeing their ruler's weak will. Who gave you the authority to beat and intimidate my subjects? She scoffs, giving me a half-smile. Certainly not you. You don't have the guts for that. You prefer sitting on your throne and benevolently looking on while your so-called subjects set your fortress on fire. You may continue your investigation, but use humane methods while you do. Her face remains emotionless, but her voice shakes with barely hidden contempt. Thank you, but I must refuse. I despise weak authorities. It's a blessing that such rulers rarely cling to the throne for long. If a gaze could incinerate, there'd be a handful of smoldering ash right where you stand. Hell Knights, we're leaving. We'll continue our investigation somewhere else. Don't get in the way of the Order of the Rack, King. This is my final warning. Ah, she's just a dick. But they're just so cool. Anyways, I'll wait for further developments on that one, but we're gonna go talk to Erlene in the meantime. We have laws, and the laws say that you can't beat people in the street. Erlene looks at you with hesitation and fear. Greetings, Your Highness. You've come to fetch your order, right? So here's the thing. I sent the gemstones to my partner as we agreed. Now it turns out it's not enough. He wants something else from the Stolen Lands. You see, magic artifact gatherers need extremely rare ingredients, at times, such as this. Or such as a unicorn horn. These animals are rare, they don't come along very often, and many people consider killing them for their horns to be pretty bad because of their intelligence. You're not someone to be stopped by petty superstition, are you? Very well, Erlene, I'll do it. Where can I find the unicorn? It's nice doing business with you, Your Highness. Regarding the unicorn's whereabouts, try tracking it in the Gnarl Marches. I hear it's been seen there. Here's a unicorn horn. Hope your partner can be trusted to carry it as part of the deal. I already had it. Erlene regards the unicorn's horn with admiration. Oh my, I never hoped to hold such a rarity in my hands. Thank you, Your Highness. I'm sure we can make it this time. I'll keep you abreast of our progress. I have to go. Alrighty, so, back to ruling. I think that's going to be it for this video, though. We're going to call it here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. In the next video, we'll hopefully have some neat new main story things to do, but no promises on that. See you guys next time.